Topic 16, Thermal Properties, Part 3, Thermal Capacities, so plural, and Latent Heats. Internal energy. Internal energy is the sum of all kinetic and potential energies in a substance. An increase in temperature means an increase in internal energy. Thermal capacity. When you heat an object, you raise its internal energy. If you had a large mass, it can store a greater amount of thermal energy, and thus it has a greater heat capacity or thermal capacity. Specific heat capacity is the amount of energy required to raise 1 kg mass by 1 degree K or 1 degree C, and is symbolized by the letter small c. The unit of C is joules per kg per degree K or C. If you had 2 blocks of different materials with same 1 kg mass and you used an identical flame for the same period of time on each, the mass with the lowest rise in temperature has the greatest heat capacity. The formula for specific heat capacity is Q over M delta theta. Q is heat energy, M is mass, delta theta is change in temperature. Heating curve. If you measure the temperature of a solid, then melted it into a liquid, then boiled it into a gas, you will get a heating curve of temperature versus time. It's like this. So here is a solid being heated up, then it melts. While melting, there's no increase in temperature, and then all becomes liquid, and liquid is being heated up until it boils. Once again, while it's boiling, there's no increase in temperature until all becomes vapor or gas. Then the temperature will start to increase again. Basically, when substances change state, they change potential energy only, not kinetic. That's why there's no increase in temperature. When you melt something, the molecules can move freely from one bond to another. There is more potential energy to do so. When you boil, the molecules gain enough potential energy to break the bonds completely. Latent heat. When you change the state of a substance, you change the internal energy. However, you only change the potential part of the internal energy, not the kinetic, so no change in temperature. The amount of energy required to convert 1 kg of a substance from solid to liquid is called specific latent heat of fusion. When you say specific, it must be specific to 1 kg. The amount of energy required to convert 1 kg of a substance from liquid to gas is called specific, means 1 kg, latent heat of vaporization. When you go from liquid to solid or gas to liquid, you must remove energy. Formula for specific latent heat of fusion or vaporization is Q equal to ml. Q is heat energy, mass, and L is specific latent heat. The unit of L is joule per kg. Difference between boiling and evaporation. It's very important to memorize these 2 main points.